Hey, did you know that rocky soils can totally rock? I'm Matt Powers. I'm an author, teacher, gardener, seed saver, permaculturist, and I teach people all over the world how to partner with nature, how to live regeneratively so that they can have the abundant future that we all want. And today, I'm dealing with some rocky soils, and for some people it's a problem, but for me, it's an awesome, amazing solution. So what am I talking about? Well, I've got a lot of these rocks that are, they range from this big to, this big. And there's like tons of them. Some of it is not quite rock. It looks like rock, and you can like break it up and it shatters. And so there's a wide range. I mean, there's right here. I'll show you. This right here, while it looks like a rock, I could break it up. And so this is probably decomposed granite or something like that. But you can really break it up. And you can see that right there. It breaks up. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. A lot of minerals that are going to be broken down and released and made soluble for my plants. So the rocks, I really like them. And I didn't have really as many rocks on my last site. In fact, there was the opposite. I didn't have rocks in my last site. And so this site, I had so many rocks that I really had to do something with them. And I was gonna make a rock wall or do all this stuff. And I realized I wanted the thermal mass because I wanted to extend the season. Sorry, I just gave myself a thorn there. But I wanted the thermal mass to extend my season further in the Pacific Northwest because it cools off. We have a short season, but I'm convinced that I can have an amazing winter garden here because it's so similar to my climate down in California. So what I have done here is I have lined all the paths, and I'll show you here in a second, with the stones, and I've made spillways on my swales with the stones. And the thing is, when all this is complete and all this is spread out and everything, deer won't walk across loose stone. I mean, it's like a dry riverbed with loose stones. They could break a leg. So this is like a deer proofing thing. It's a safety thing. It's a spillway. It's also really beautiful. So it's thermal mass on top of all that. Yeah. So you want to go check it out? All right. Let's go. Here, I'll just flip you guys. Well, is there a way to flip you guys around? I think it's this. No, that's guest request. I have a little phone today. I traded with my wife because she took the good phone to Mexico so that the documentary would be amazing. But man, I don't know how to flip it. All right, I'm going to just do this and show you and just watch from here. So this is the spillway. I'm just gonna hold it like this because I'm pretty confident that I'm not gonna block it. So you can see the spillway there. You guys can see that, right? All right, so you can see the spillway there. It goes all the way down and out. It covers both swales. And then you can see the lining here. Look at backwards walker, look at this. And so some of these stones are really big, but a lot of them are pretty small. So this lines the whole thing, and it's also below, though it's really overgrown with weeds. I just have to chop and drop and bring that in and share that with my animals and my chickens. My dogs are actually coming and eating it for some reason. But here, check out what was here. There's even a pipe that was mixed in with it. So we have all this cool stuff, all this character that was just created. And what I'm gonna do, and there's some patches I still have to pick up, but what I'm gonna be doing with all these paths now is I'm going to be filling them up with wood chips. The wood chips are right over here. Let me see if you can see that. No, hold on. Yeah, so the wood chips are right over there. So I just have to bring those down over here and line both of these paths. And then it's going to look really, really nice because the paths will be nice and wood chipped, and then along the paths I'm going to line it with the King Stropharia mushrooms that I have inoculated wood chips with. And so I'm going to be lining it right along the stones, so they'll be sprouting out from between the stones, using the heat to come out earlier than everything else. And then there's actually a tilt. There's a gradient to this spillway right here on this area right here. There's a subtle gradient, and when we fill it in with wood chips, it's going to slow it down even more. So the mycelium is going to slow it down, the wood chips are going to slow it down, the path is going to look beautiful. And if we start burying some of those stones as we lift with the wood chips, as we lift with the soil, we'll put stones on top, and the conduction of heat will actually drive the heat further into the ground. So it's pretty epic what stones and rocks and pebbles and all these like heavier density masses within your soil horizon, can manifest in your system. So I am of the opinion that rocks and rocky soil rock. And I hope that you find the solution in whatever problem your soil and site presents and your life presents. You find the solution to how to make it turn out to be something that makes you great, makes it better, make it something that defines you in a more positive way. I'm Matt Powers. Grow abundantly, learn daily, and live regeneratively. And subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you want to check out Back to Basics Permaculture. If you want to learn about the Advanced Permaculture Student Online, I'm about to have this huge giveaway of the actual course that's going to be happening every week live during September. So if you want to take that course, it's a $1,000 course. You can get in free. So amazing things are happening there. And then I'm giving away, I'm having a special thing where people on my mailing list get to watch over 20 different videos from the course. So I'm giving away, I'm trying to share as much as possible because I really want people to learn all this stuff and see. The course, I can give away like 20, 30 videos. That's nothing. There's 150 hours in the course. It's project-based, so it's experiential, it's totally different. But I want you to see what we're doing because no other course has it. There's no other course like it. And I want you to understand how I can take a site like this and do this, in one season with just minimal work and just maximum benefit and abundance. So tune in, subscribe, check it all out, download the free ebooks, go check out all the stuff. And thank you for watching and choosing to live regeneratively. Have a great night.